I think I know what the answer to this next question is, but who's the greatest rapper of all time?
Notorious B.I.G, baby.
Okay, excellent. So a lot of people would say that, or maybe Tupac. So what makes Notorious B.I.G. the best of all time?
I mean, everybody's going to have, everybody's going to have their opinion, and that's
Sure.
hard. Then that's a great argument. If you want to say Tupac and him is the best, I wouldn't argue against that. Anybody that feel like Tupac is the king, I wouldn't even argue to that if that's how they feel. Some people think Kane is the best. Some people think Nas is the best.
Absolutely.
Some people think Jay-Z is the best. So, it's to each his own, whoever you think. To me, Biggie is the best, and I think Big's the best because I felt like, as far as rap, I think he covered all bases of being a rapper. You know what I mean? Like, when it comes to lyrics, he had it. The flows, he had it. Concepts, he had it. Storytelling, he had it. The cadence, he had it.
Absolutely.
Metaphors, he had it. I think to be a complete rapper, when you want to say somebody's the best, you want to cover them on all grounds of being a hip hop artist. What makes you the best? You have to be able to cover all grounds that comes with hip hop. And I think Biggie was the one who covered all parts of it. You know what I mean? Like, just if you want to break it down to, he could rap about any idea, any concept, any story, any different flows. He bounced them up and down. You see what he did with the bone flow. Like, he was just very versatile because he was a big fan of music. He studied it. You know what I mean? Big Daddy Kane was his favorite artist. That's who he idolized. You know what I mean? Okay. So he was a fan of music. So he listened to everybody. You heard the Tupac influences in some of his rhymes. To tell, like, you could just tell that he was getting stuff from Tupac as well. You know what I mean? Like, all these different people he kind of just put in himself because he was just really big on hip hop. That's all we did was listen to everybody. We studied it. We mastered it because we were so into it back in them times. That was to get away from everything, was the music. You know what I'm saying?
For sure. And you brought up some really good points. One of them I liked was his song with Bone Thugs and Harmony, Notorious Thugs. Now, I remember when we started playing that song, some people that might not have been real savvy on hip hop, they actually thought Biggie was in Bone when they heard his verse. He adapted so well.
Yeah. Facts. I mean, and that was just the idea to show you, like, that's just how much that's how much he loved the hip hop. Like, he wanted to try different things. He wasn't afraid to try either. Some people will stay in that safe zone all the time. Big wasn't scared to jump out the window and try something. You know what I mean? Like, all right, I want to try to see if I can rhyme like Bone. And he did it. Right. And you see what he did with it. He killed it. He mastered it to his very best of his ability. He killed it. So that's kind of an idea just to show you, like, his competitive spirit too. Like, he wasn't afraid to try things and experiment with things. You know what I mean? Like, and that's something I got from him too. Don't be afraid to try. You never know what works for you until you do it.
Excellent. All right, so Biggie's the greatest rapper of all time, but who is the greatest rapper of all time that has Lil in front of their name?
I love Lil Kim.
Okay.
I think she's like she's my favorite female MC. I like Lil Wayne. Lil Wayne is one of my favorites of today, of this generation today. I think he led the next generation these past 10 years, like this past decade. I think he's the one that's been the most influential to me. So I like Lil Wayne a lot. You know what I mean? Like, he will probably be my favorite little rapper with the little in front.
Okay. Very modest. You don't want to put yourself in that category?
No. I'm very I'm not really big on myself like that when it comes to, I'm very humble. I'm dope. I wouldn't take that away from myself, but I think it's a lot of dope little ones, that's I think has more rap skills than me.